What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Quick Trips. It is your boy John with Grand Exploration, and on today's episode, my goal is to take you into the life of an Overland YouTuber, what it's like, what I go through, and just the all-around vibe. Today seemed to be working out just great. Had time to stop and get coffee, chill with Bravo for a minute. Then we linked up with the rest of the crew and hit the road. Everything was perfect until it wasn't. Ooh, trip might be cut a little short today. Looks like buddy Brandon and his WJ having a little overheating issue right now. Got some coolant in the reservoir, so we're on the side of the freeway. Rest of the crew kept going forward. There's three of us that are just chilling behind, so we're gonna try to figure this out. Stuck on the side. Good, Sam. Lunchtime. Lunchtime on the side of the freeway. Hey, part of the life. What's up?
Thermostat again.
What, it's hot on one side, not the other?
Yeah, hot on one side and hot on the other. So to get in there, it's just because
well, it's not corrosive, but for a day, it's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, we ran water all the time until it was winter time. And you had to throw a little whiskey in there.
Yeah. All right. So after cleaning up our mess and ditching that old thermostat, we proceeded on this trail. We were all super excited to do this run. For me, because it was my first time off-roading with my buddy Brandon and his new WJ. And for him, because he hadn't been off-roading in almost 5 years. So it was kind of cool to see him get his off-roading legs back in order. So it was pretty fun to watch. And I know his daughter Jalen was super excited. She'd been begging him for a long time to go out. So we were pretty sure our problems were long behind us. It was going to be a perfect day until the problems came back. Well, we hit another little hiccup on this trail. Brandon's WJ has a stuck caliper right now. You can smell it burning up. So not much we can do on this trail now. We'll probably cut this one short and be back at it tomorrow morning. So I guess the stars just weren't aligned for us today. Brandon was having some issues with his WJ, kept overheating. He has a stuck caliper. So I guess it's kind of hard to show you guys what it's like to be an Overland YouTuber if I'm not overlanding. So, I mean, I wish there was a way we could just like fast forward to tomorrow and pick up where we left off. I mean, it is my channel. I can do whatever I want. All right, let's do this. Tomorrow. What's up, guys? We just fast forward to tomorrow. It's your boy John, back at it again with Grand Exploration. And today we're with Clark County 4x4. They came from Vancouver. And we're in Tahuya, Washington. Yes, sir. So now I get to show you guys what it's like to be an Overland YouTuber. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Feeling?
Good. We finna, do what we do. Do what we do best. Just got some company.
So I'll take the time to show my little strategy to being an Overland YouTuber. These little old GoPros, I don't even know which number they are. They might be 8, the Hero or something old, but they work. I like to mount one right up front on the top and one on the back. Those are kind of my, I call them my relief cameras. So anything I'm not catching with a drone or any other camera, I can always rely on those to catch something. I use a lot of that footage as fillers. And like you see here, it's kind of a cool little, we're heading out type of shot. So I like to use those. The other camera you saw me mount inside the cabin, that is my cabin camera, quote unquote. It's Action Pro. I'm not good with the names of these cameras, but I use that to catch anything that I want to see in the cabin, like when I'm speaking to you from inside, that's where I get a lot of my commentary from, is with that camera. Whew. Pretty technical, but it's fun. One important part about being an overland YouTuber is scouting your spots on the fly, especially when you don't know the trail. You don't always get the luxury of being with just a couple of your friends where you can take all the time in the world to film. Sometimes you're with a lot of different people, like we are today. And I take advantage of the lull in the trail, I should say, where people are just hanging out. I'll go out and scout a cool spot to potentially get a good shot, just like we're doing here. And down this way, we can kind of get both merging.
Yeah.
You see that rock garden from here?
Oh my goodness. It literally looks like a ride from Disneyland.
The next really important thing is your angles. My job as a YouTuber is to try to get you, the viewer, to experience what I'm experiencing on the trail through the screen, which can be a task in itself. And sometimes you want to really show a scene, and the scene might be too long to keep someone's attention. So you want to try to get maybe different angles of the same scene. So right here, I'm going to spend a little time on these whoops that we're going over and just hit it from different angles. Now, thankfully, I have my wife here to kind of be one of my cameramen, or camera women, I should say. So that helps me out a lot. But just giving depth to what you're trying to show and try to make it as exciting as possible. That's the goal. And of course, throwing a little bit of drone footage in there doesn't hurt either. I tell you, my drone is probably the best investment I've made so far when it comes to being a YouTuber. It takes a little bit of practice, but once you get the hang of it, your videos are just going to have so much more depth. I really encourage you to look into drones if you're going to be doing this.
What?
That was a little gnarly. Definitely need some more lift for those.
Yeah, they were pretty intense.
Yeah. I think I heard somebody tapped out.
That's what I heard. I don't know what that means though.
Did they hop in someone else's? I heard they said they had room in their Jeep or something. So the whole crew agreed that our rigs were just a little too clean for this trail. So luckily we found a little mud pit to get dirty in. And hopefully we now look like we belong here. Now with this type of situation, there is so much potential for great footage. I would love to put a drone in the air over this right now because that would just make this video look so much more dope. Just to have it up high, looking down, floating right in front of the Jeep as it's coming at you. There's so much potential here. But unfortunately, my drone crapped out on me, and I don't know what's going on with it. So I have to do the rest of the trail without it. But I am definitely disappointed I couldn't do that. Hold up, just switching to 4-low. Now back to the stuff I love, the more technical stuff. Now this is where those quote-unquote relief cameras come in. I've never been on this trail, I don't know what to expect, and so all my focus is going on to picking the right lines. I don't have time to really film. So I do know that those cameras on my roof, front and rear, are on record the whole time, and I don't have to think about them. I can just go back, look at them when I'm in editing, and see what I caught. I just listened to his advice just.
Mike, you left the passenger side? I went driver's side.
Yeah, if you hug the ride a little bit, you tend to go up. Wrangler should be fine because you got more flex than I do, but kind of going straight as far as you think you can, and then you'll kind of even out. You never get used to that sound. Well, that's what skid plates are for, right? We're stopped for a second. I see a good shot. Oh, always have a tripod, right? What is going on, guys? We made it to what is called Mud Lake at Tahuya. My first time out here. My boy Mike from Own Your Recreation hosted this event, his very first time hosting an event, and it was an incredible turnout, and I had a great time. WK2 did great. Granite Grand was lovely, and man, big shout out to Clark County Jeepers and 4x4s. Cool group of people from Vancouver. They came out to come kick it with us today and get muddy. And yeah, I had a great time filming it. It was a harder one because I'd never been to this trail, but that's kind of what it's like being an overland YouTuber. You know, you kind of go with the flow, try to figure out the best shots on the fly. And yeah, it was great. I just love being able to do what I love. And if I can make this full time and get paid, you know, that's to you sponsors out there, potential sponsors. If I could do this full time forever, I would do it. If I didn't have to clock into a job during the week and just be out here filming this content for you guys, that would be my ultimate dream. But either way, I'm just blessed to be able to do this. The Lord has just blessed me in so many ways with a healthy family and you know, a healthy group of friends and people that care about me and love to do what I do. So, man, that's all I really got to say. I just have a great time. I'm happy as heck. And yeah. All right, guys, that is it for the day. We just made the ferry, last one's on, but all in all, today was a success. It definitely made up for yesterday's mishaps, and I hope you got to really see what goes into being an overland YouTuber. You know, if it's something you're interested in, I highly suggest you just go for it, because I wouldn't change this for the world. This is the best thing to do ever, at least to me. But once again, all the links are in the description. If you like something and you get it, I get a little kickback. That just helps me grow this channel and continue to do this. And so I thank you for your support. And like always, love you. Peace.